Thank you so much for accepting our interview. We had talks with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi on May the 17th. How will you comment on the results of this visit?
No, it was very good. We had a very good meeting. We touched on many issues, but the key points were three. One, bilateral relations between our two countries. We positively assessed the past 60 years of our relations. We also talked about the upcoming FOCAC meeting and the preparations and the focus and issues that will be undertaken. We also touched on global affairs and regional affairs as well.
What's the next stop for your trip? As we know, you are going to Shenzhen today.
No, you know, Shenzhen holds massive significance even in China's opening up policy. As you're aware, you know, because you know the history.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's the place where Chinese government experimented opening up, manufacturing, industrialization, modernization, and we in Africa wants to do the same. So it's important to go and see and learn. We meet municipal government, we go to Huawei. So it's a busy trip.
And let's say Tanzania is the first country that Chinese President Xi Jinping visited after he assumed office in 2013. So during his visit, he put forward the principles of sincerity, real results, amity and good faith for China's Africa policy, which has now become the basic policies guiding China's cooperation with developing countries. So what will you say about these principles?
These principles are very key because we in Africa are very sensitive to partnerships because of our history. We have a glorious history as a continent, but also we have a history of being colonized and being exploited. The principles that President Xi elaborated in Dar es Salaam in 2013 that underpins the relations between China and Africa are very good because they take into consideration our history. So over the past 10 years since these principles were established, we have seen the transformation of China-Africa relations in a positive way. The projects that China wants to do in Africa are beneficial to us. The interaction between China and engagement between China and Africa is one that is based on mutual respect and mutual benefit as well. So the Dar es Salaam consensus come up with a new blueprint for global order. The international order that is based on openness, transparency, mutual respect, equity, fairness. These are the things that we've always wanted. And we hope that all Africans, together with China and other international partners, will coalesce around the Dar es Salaam consensus as a new way to organize a global community.
Talking about cooperation, the Tazara Railway has become a landmark of the cooperation between China and Tanzania. So could you share with us about the significance and the influence of the railway up to now?
Tazara is of tremendous symbolic significance to us, and it's an emotional project for Tanzanians and Zambians, of course, the Chinese. This one was immediately post-independence, so it was designed to help the two countries to develop their economies. Since then, it has contributed immensely towards building that corridor for exports and import of product from overseas. And China's contribution in that respect has been phenomenal.
The 9th Forum on China-Africa Cooperation is going to be held in Beijing later this year. So what proposals will Tanzania bring to the table of this forum?
As you know, one of the key features of FOCAC is consultation, both amongst Africans and between Africa and China. So we consult amongst us to establish our priorities and our focus areas. Then we come and engage with the Chinese partners. What we have seen so far, what we've had so far in initial preparations as focus areas for this FOCAC, very good to build high-level China-Africa communities through modernization. This is a theme that is important for us. Even the 4 key areas that are going to be pillars of this FOCAC, governance, BRI, agricultural modernization, and peace and security are important for us. And we are keen and ready to engage on those issues.